You're no different than the Phil Mushnick, who's some sort of moralist out there, who writes about stuff, and he doesn't watch either, okay? And then when someone reads something that, someone else writes...
These things don't happen? They haven't happened?
You want to let me finish here for a second, pal?
I'm asking you the question.
Then shut your mouth and let me answer the question, all right?
Biggest Loser creator to bring new wrestling venture to TV. That is the headline from The Hollywood Reporter, because Jeff Jarrett has gotten back into the wrestling game with his own company after leaving TNA, his own creation. And this is exciting because over the past couple of weeks he's been hinting on Twitter who's going to be on the roster. Things are getting really interesting. Now, Dave Broom has produced shows like The Biggest Loser and a lot of NBC stuff, so... we might see Jeff Jarrett's promotion on NBC soon.
That would be interesting, considering the only wrestling they've ever had on NBC, as you remember correctly, was the Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah. Yep.
Which, was a big hit. They actually got higher numbers than Saturday Night Live at one point.
You think about it, like if Jarrett lands a TV spot on NBC, that's better than WWE does right now. That's network.
Yeah, that's prime time.
That's not cable like USA.
Yeah.
And you don't need a subscription like you do for the network. That is, like, you can get that with basic cable.
Yeah.
That's a network program.
You got to wonder what this is going to be like, because in around 2002 is when TNA debuted, and, it was a very unique company because you had a bunch of guys that were up-and-coming rookies that had been, in the independent circuit for years, and he was using them to display their talents.
He's doing it again.
Yeah.
He's been on a national tour, not even national, worldwide tour, looking at all the talents. He was actually in Illinois at Dreamwave, not too far away from us, and we know a few people that work for that Fed, and he has been looking at anybody and everybody. What could Jeff Jarrett bring? Because he says he is making this promotion for the wrestling fan.
Well, think of the last name Jarrett.
Yeah.
His father ran a very successful business for many years. Jeff Jarrett himself was a fantastic talent.
He did more to entertain his fans in their 30-minute broadcast on Fox Sports Net the WWE does in 3 hours.
Yeah.
Because I remember watching it on FSN.
Oh, yeah.
Around 2004.
Yeah.
It was a half-hour show. And
it was fantastic.
They plugged 4 matches in there.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was something we had never seen before.
Yeah.
It was something that would catch your attention.
The Jarretts know wrestling.
Yes.
They do. They've been doing it for over 70 years. That family has. And Jeff Jarrett, he has made us care about guys like Abyss and Team Canada and AJ Styles. Amazing Christopher Daniels, Amazing Red. He made us care about those characters.
He made Mr. Anderson a main event player.
Yeah, arguably better than his WWE run.
Yeah.
I am super excited about this Fed. I just want to know more. I want to know who's on the roster.
Oh, me too. I for one, will probably buy a T-shirt.
Yeah.
I'll probably watch their pay-per-views. I'm excited. I mean, to me, this is like Christmas morning.
Yeah, especially, this network deal and, knowing the track record of Jarrett always producing. I mean, even his NWA title run was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I loved him when, everybody always says, they always put a stigma on bookers having the belt. Jarrett had a fantastic run in TNA as champion.
Oh, yeah.
Boring. Well, so how many high school boys does it take to change a light bulb?
Wanna light up your life? Yeah! Never those Slim Jim! Turn to the spice! Baby, juice is nice! Need a little excitement? Snap it to a Slim Jim!
Stone Cold Steve Austin for 1-800-COLLECT.
I'm not talking to you. What did I do? You're so insensitive. Dial 0 when you called me last night. Should have dialed 1-800-COLLECT. It would have saved me a bundle. How do you think it makes me feel?
Next time I use 1-800-COLLECT, I didn't mean to hurt you.
Me neither. Dial 1-800-COLLECT or else.
Have you ever had Jim Rouse's barbecue?
I actually have. It's pretty
had it.
tasty. I did order some about 5-6 years ago. It's a very good product.
Do the bottles actually come with the cowboy hats?
Yes, it does.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I actually saved a couple of the empty bottles.
That is cool.
Yeah.
What do you think of the name?
It's unique.
Yeah.
Global Force Wrestling. I mean, look at the title.
Global.
Basically, he's saying it's going to be a force to reckon with. And by saying global, to me that means he's picked up stars from all over the world.
I bet he has. I bet he's picked up some Japanese and Mexican stars and
Europe.
Yeah, European. And
I'm sure he's won everywhere.
I mean, just look at what they did in TNA with the X Cup back in the day. They had Jushin Thunder Liger and all these guys coming in around the world. I think this is going to be a game changer. If this gets on network TV, do you think that's the end of TNA?
TNA is a sinking ship.
Yeah.
As you see from pictures online, they're doing shows in gymnasiums.
I think TNA, they have the syndrome of they're only around because there's nothing else.
Pretty much.
Besides WWE. But
it's the alternative.
Yeah, everybody wanted the alternative. They don't want TNA for the alternative, but that's all they have.
Yeah. I mean, after a while, I actually felt bad for Jeff Jarrett because I'm like, do you really think he sits at home and goes, man, look at my company? They trashed it.
Well, from what it sounds like, he's pretty much over TNA.
Oh, absolutely.
He even said that leaving TNA was not the hardest decision
in
his life.
Not at all.
And
I mean, he didn't need it. His family is very wealthy.
He has the mentality, from what I see, of just, on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Next chapter.
That's the way to go with.
Yeah, every time he would restart, he'd go from WWF to WCW. It's just like, all right, here's my next chapter.
Yeah, let's kick it off.
Yep.
And since I ate all that food, I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh no.
5 beers.
Oh
no. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary.